I may have started a little early, but that's okay. We'll just go with it. My name is Lindsay, and I am with Perfectly Pastry. Who's Perfectly Pastry? We are a local bakery in St. Louis. We do retail baking and we do wholesale. Plus, we take orders for delicious cupcakes and catering order in your area. So check out our website. All right, so we have a few things to talk about today. I got my board over here. It's still at an awkward angle, so don't mind me looking off. I know I look like a weirdo when I do that, but it's the only thing that keeps me on track, so it is what it is. Let's talk about our cookie promotion. Yay! So we have officially raised cookies for 30 seniors in our community, and we're hoping to get that at least to 50. Really, I'd love to have it at 100 by the end of the week. So we want to invite you to stop by and pick up a tasty cookie. For each cookie that we sell in our space, we are donating it to the Guardian Angel Senior Christmas Program, so that during their Christmas feast, they'll be able to have a cookie with a note that lets them know that we are here thinking about them this holiday season. So definitely stop by and get yourself a cookie. We have all kinds of cookies. We actually had a gentleman on Sunday drive all the way across town to stop by and get our peanut butter cookies. He absolutely loves our flourless peanut butter cookies, which means they are gluten friendly. So if you're looking for something that is actually tasty and gluten friendly, stop by and pick up a delicious flourless peanut butter cookie. They are amazing. The guy was like, my mom always likes to tell me, like, when people stop by and talk to her, and she talks to all kinds of people when they come in, and she was like, yeah, he told me he drove all the way across town for them. So it was really exciting. Thank you for that. I want to invite you, if you have tasted any of our delicious treats, I want to invite you to please leave a like and review. You can leave us a review on Yelp. You can leave us a review on Facebook. We'd greatly appreciate that. That helps let our customers know, like, hey, this is a really good bakery and you should stop by. So if you've gotten a tasty treat, I really, really would love for you to go and do a review. I would tell you to write a review on Google, but we're still in the verification process. I don't know if any of you guys have ever tried to verify your business on Google. Because we're located inside a business that already has other businesses, like, we have to go through a couple different hoops to verify our business because we don't own the building itself and because there are other businesses registered. So hold off on Google for me, but definitely hop on Yelp or Facebook and leave us a good review. We would love that so much. I cannot believe we are already in December. I want to tell you guys, thank you. I know I say it all the time, and that's because we just greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate all of you. I want to thank you guys for making our first month amazing. That is awesome. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I totally forgot to do that. Ha ha ha. I always say, hey, if you're watching me live, drop a live. If you're watching me replay, use hashtag replay. And if this is the first time that you have ever seen me, leave me a heart and say, hey girl, this is the first time. I can't believe I forgot to do that. Thank you for reminding me to do that. Yes. So thank you again for our first month in our retail space. It was amazing. We appreciate all of you guys. I really hope you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I didn't even think of that. It's just been so crazy since last week when I was on here. I didn't even think about that. I say that, it's not like I went anywhere, but you know, my kids are home. My husband's home. I live in Florida, so we went to the pool. It's actually pretty cold today, hence my long sleeves. So when I say pretty cold, it was like, I think when I checked the weather this morning, it was like 44, I think. This morning at like 7 o'clock, I was freezing. It's 63 now, but you know, it's still kind of chilly in my house, so I got my long sleeves on today. I hope you guys aren't freezing wherever you are. I saw my sister yesterday, and she was like, I cannot believe there's snow being spit out of the sky. She's like, it's not sticking, thank goodness, but it is out there. And I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, it's kind of chilly here. Like, I wore shorts and a sweatshirt yesterday. Does that count? Yeah. Anyway, so thank you guys so much again for just everything that you guys have done for us. We greatly, greatly appreciate that. And again, I hope you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Today I wanted to talk about wholesale. As you know, we do wholesale. That's always so funny when somebody says that. Yeah. So we do wholesale business. We sell to local shops who'd like to sell breakfast pastries in their coffee shops or any of their shops. But we've actually expanded our wholesale business to include desserts. So if you know a restaurant who is really looking to add desserts to the menu, or, you know, obviously with all the different types of restrictions and shutdowns, it's just not always in the budget to staff people to make desserts. We are a great option for that. We make our desserts handcrafted in our commercial kitchen, and we will deliver them to the restaurant so that they can serve it to their patrons and be able to offer not only meals, but the desserts that go along with the meals in their restaurants without having a whole lot of added over costs. So if you know a business who would benefit from having that service, go ahead and share our information with them, share this live with them, let them know that these gals, they are more than happy to bake the desserts for you so that you don't have to try to do all of that in-house with all the additional overhead. So definitely reach out to us. We have been really working with a lot of the St. Louis businesses, starting to help them with their desserts, because we've realized that especially during this time, it's something that is needed in the area, because they just don't have the expendable cash to do some of the things that require all that overhead. So definitely send them our way. We'd be happy to talk to them about that. So let's see, we did a bake-along challenge in October, right before we opened up, and we told you our secret to our cinnamon rolls. And then we've shared it on Instagram, we've shared it on TikTok. Yeah, we'll talk about that in a minute. We shared it on TikTok, we shared it on YouTube and our podcast, and it's a secret that we use when we're making our cinnamon rolls, and that is that we use molasses. And I can tell you right now, if you haven't tried one of our cinnamon rolls, I would highly suggest you stop by and get one, because they were our #1 seller. Absolutely, hands down. We have people who come every single week and then buy up whatever cinnamon rolls we have for the day. And my mom makes those handcrafted for you guys. It is a pretty long process. She has to definitely plan her days when she's making those. It has to double rise. There's a whole lot of work that goes into these delicious, amazing looking cinnamon rolls. And like, people have been tagging us on Instagram like, oh my gosh, they're so amazing. They're big, they're beautiful, and they are so delicious. Like, we have people who come every single day to buy one, and they're like, can I go ahead and just grab one in case, you run out? I'm gonna take an extra one. Yeah, so if you are really looking for something, you're like, okay, what is it that's your best seller? Honestly, our cinnamon rolls. If you wanna know what our second best seller is, it's actually our vegan carrot cake muffins. I know the word vegan is like off-putting to so many people. Oh, I don't want vegan. Oh my gosh. I absolutely love them. My mom absolutely loves them. We love the vegan carrot cake muffin, and honestly, so does most of St. Louis. Anytime anybody comes in for a muffin, honestly, they have been going like hotcakes this last month, along with our cinnamon rolls. So definitely stop by and try those 2 items if you're looking for something new. All right, so I don't know how many of you read my descriptions. I put a lot of thought into them most of the time. Last week I did not, but this week I did. And so I wanted to share it with you guys. If you haven't already seen, we posted it on Instagram. We shared some videos. We were on Twitter and Facebook sharing it and all, and I'll be sharing more information. But my mom is going to be featured this year with the Rep Theater in St. Louis. She is part of the Cooking, Carols, and Cocktails. That's going to be released December 11th. The link is in the description. So it's called Cooking, Carols, and Cocktails. It's with the Rep Theater there in St. Louis. My mom was videotaped. She shows you guys how to make some yummy treats from the kitchen. And so we were really excited to be part of that. So good job, Mom. She was super anxious, super nervous, and she did an amazing job. So Mom, congrats. So bringing it back to my mom again, and if she's watching this, she's still gonna kill me. So we got my mom to start doing TikTok. Yeah, so my mom is doing a bunch of TikTok videos, and she's like, I don't know what I'm doing. And what I discovered, in case you wanted to know, like, this is how old I am. You don't have to make the TikTok videos only in TikTok. Did you know that? Yeah. So you know how I always talk about, like, I download Facebook Lives and then I put them in iMovie and I edit them and la la la. You could do that for TikTok. Yes. So like, you can pre-edit a video, because I found out that's what a lot of people do. Who would have thought? You can pre-edit a video and then upload it to TikTok and then add the music and any transitions and all of those kind of things. Again, I'm very basic at being able to edit videos. So if you're like, I don't have a lot of skills, neither do I, trust me. And we're doing it. So there you go. I did it on my phone the other day. Like iMovie, so you have to have an iPhone obviously to get iMovie. I don't know what you would use for an Android, because I don't have an Android. I have a Mac computer. I'm sorry guys, I'm not very helpful with that. But if you have Apple products, iMovie is amazing. I use it. It's so quick and easy, and I can do it. I mean, it's probably not like the best out there. I'm gonna tell you it's not the best out there because it's free, but it works great. And so you can make TikTok videos by just editing the video and then loading it up to TikTok. Who would have thought? So go and check out our TikToks. My mom has been working on those. She was like, what do you have me doing now? And just wait, because I'm going to be posting a TikTok video later that like seriously had all of us dying. It was so hilarious. So I can't wait. I've been like eagerly waiting to post this. My husband's like, no, you got to post the final video first and then show the behind the scenes. And I'm like, I don't want to wait. But I did, so I'll be posting that today. So the link is in the description to one of our TikTok videos, and then you can go and like and follow us on TikTok and watch it. We also share them in our stories, so just keep an eye out on our stories on Instagram or Facebook. We post them there too. All right, so it is the beginning of the month, and I'm a slacker. I say this every month, but it is. Keep an eye out in your inbox. Your newsletters will be going out this week. I have to finish working on them. Honestly, I forgot to start them, but you know, whatever. I'll be working on that, so keep an eye out in your inbox. You'll be getting our newsletter every month. We send out a newsletter to let you know what's going on, what we have, any new products. It shares some of our latest blog posts, some of our latest videos, baking tips, like all kinds of information in there. It's just like, it's just a newsletter with all kinds of information on there. So if you guys are signed up, make sure that you check for your inbox. It's not there yet though, just so you know. Alrighty, so I'm excited because I told you guys that we have a holiday menu and that it's got cookies and pastries and breakfast, and it's gonna have some traditional handcrafted candies. And like I said last week, it was a tradition for us to make candies in our family, and I know that not everybody is able to get together this year, and so we are gonna be selling those traditional handmade candies in our shop. And we are going to be having them on our holiday menu. So if you're interested in the holiday menu, drop a Christmas tree and I'll send you the holiday menu. I got to get it posted onto our website. I'm like not a super tech guru. I mean, I say that all the time. So I got to figure out how I'm going to put it on the website, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to figure it out. That's my plan this week too. To do. It's a never ending to-do list, right? I know. So we are going to be rolling those out this week. So make sure that you stop by if you want to see like, what are these handcrafted candies, or like, oh, I wish I could go to my grandma's house and get candies from her. We have them. So you can stop by. We will be selling them in the store. And then I posted, well, I guess I'll go back with what I was going to talk about, because technically I said I was going to say this first, but I'll go back. All right. No. I got to make my mind up, right? If you read the description, we dropped 2 recipes for you. One is for American Buttercream, and then one is for a Keto American Buttercream. They're super easy recipes to make. So we make them at home all the time instead of buying the store stuff. My kids love to make it. So I would suggest if you are going to be baking with your kiddos, or if you're going to be baking because you want some icing, like I get it, you know, we all love some cookies. The recipes are really easy to make, and so I'd highly suggest you not buy the store stuff, just make it at home. It's so much tastier, so tastier. I don't really know which way you would say that, but it is absolutely delicious. And both of those descriptions, or both of those blog posts, are in the link. Yeah, you got it. The description has a link to both of those blog posts. And then you get to see my cute little kiddo, because she's always helping me bake in the kitchen. She's my helper, which leads me to my tip of the day. This is the whole point that I was getting to. So one of the things that my mom has said over and over again, if you are making American Buttercream and like you notice after a while that it's grainy, maybe you were like working with it and you left it out on the counter and now you're ready to use it again, and it's just kind of looking grainy, she suggests that you throw it back into your freezer for about 10 or 15 minutes. You don't want to go longer than that, because then it's going to get really hard, but you don't want that. So about 10-15 minutes, and then put it back into the mixer with the whip on it, okay? And you have to, when you start out and it's more solid, you're gonna have to get it kind of broken up if you go too long with the paddle, but make sure that you use the whip, okay? Because you want the whip. And you're gonna turn it on, you're just gonna let it re-whip it for 10 minutes. She said at first it might look like it's gonna separate a bit, but like give it the full 10 minutes. My little sign here is falling down, ignore that. Anyways, so re-whip it, okay? So when you re-whip it, it'll fluff back up all nice and pretty for you guys, and so you don't actually have to toss it. So we suggest you do that. The other thing is you can put it into the refrigerator if you want, and then you bring it back out. You can always just re-whip it to make it nice and fluffy. So that was what we wanted to talk about, was the buttercream. We wanted to share those links with you so that you can get the recipes and that you can make them at home. I promise you, again, I'm not a baker, super easy. My 4-year-old helps me make it all the time. My kids love to make the icing because we just like go out and buy sprinkles, you know. So like I buy sprinkles sprinkles, I make up some icing, and then my kids get to decorate. We have cookie cutters and stuff like that, and they love it, and then they share it with Santa. You know how that goes, right? So if you guys are looking for an icing recipe, I drop both of them in the description. Go ahead, use them. They are wonderful. All right, you guys, if you were watching me on Facebook, I know I was all over the place today. I was like, whatever, it happens, right? It's after the holiday. I mean, we can pretend it's Monday after the holiday. I was like so dead come Monday. I'm like, I didn't even do anything. I don't know why I acted like I was like exhausted from the holiday. I just guess I didn't want to go back to the real world, you know, work and all of that stuff. So if you guys are watching me live, then you should be liking and following us on Facebook, but we are on other social media. Facebook is the only one that we are at Facebook, at Perfectly Pastry Bakery. I am just not with it today. Facebook is the only one that we are at Perfectly Pastry Bakery. All the other social media is at Perfectly Pastry. We would love for you guys to follow us on Facebook, but follow us on our other social media too. We're all over the place talking about all kinds of things. We love to share recipes with you guys. We like to tell you what's going on in the shop, but we also like to share ideas and tips with other baking businesses. We love to help you guys out. We started with no guidance. We get it. We get that you're out there going, I don't know what to do next. And so we love to share with you like what we did, how we started, how our journey went. And we want to share with you guys so that you don't have to just flounder around trying to figure it out. So if you have any questions or if you need any baking tips, hit us up. You can hit us up on Instagram or Facebook, Twitter, wherever. Ask your questions. If it's about baking, any kind of baking tips, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna ask my mom because she's a pastry chef. But we will get back to you and let you guys know. She shares all kinds of information. We get people who DM us all the time, and we don't mind sharing tips, tricks, all those sorts of things. All right, so definitely hit us up. All right, you guys, I will stop jabbering today, and then I will see you guys next week. Have a wonderful rest of the week, and see you guys then. Bye.